Hey everyone, I want to share a little bit about my own journey of healing from chronic fatigue and the importance of regulating the nervous system, of feeling safe in the body throughout this healing journey. Because I think we oftentimes feel like feeling safe in the body means it's something that we do or that we have control of. And I just want to put out there a slightly different approach that actually really, really worked for me. And that is to actually step away from the mainstream of doing practices like affirmations or certain meditations that go into the subconscious of you also including affirmations, maybe even mantras, all of these kind of things. They kind of feel soothing on the surface, but what I have found is that it isn't really in alignment with our current experience, or it wasn't for me. Should speak for myself here. And what I mean by that is that by continuously repeating, I feel safe here, or there is no threat, or there's nothing to be scared of, I'm actually denying my current experience. I'm basically saying that the opposite is true and that I have no reason to feel the way I do. And so it's kind of not validating what is arising for me or for the body, for the conditioned self. And I think this is why affirmations never really worked for me. They're just empty words. They never really landed true. Like they never landed true for me. They never really hit the spot. So a different approach is to do the opposite. I think we are conditioned to believe that when we make something conscious, we're perpetuating it, we're making it stronger, we are saying that this is true, and therefore we're creating our own reality. And so we don't want to do that. We don't want to go there. We don't want to acknowledge or admit or give that thing more power. For example, the fear. To actually acknowledge and say out loud, I'm scared here, or whatever it is, it's too much, or whatever it might be. We think, oh, this is going to make this even more true. But the thing is, you see, it is already true. Subconsciously, that is already running. It's already there. And I have found that the opposite is actually true. When we do make it conscious and we bring it into awareness and we voice it out, it loses its power. When we acknowledge that what is here, that is in alignment with what our current experience is right here, right now. And then it can actually transmute by itself. But when we're going against it, we're always fighting it. And what we resist persists, it stays. And like I said, I always found it's almost like re-traumatizing the body. It's almost like, in childhood when maybe you were told by your parents or by somebody, it's not okay to feel this right now, or, there is no danger here, don't be scared. Or you're overreacting, don't feel that. So your feelings are being dismissed. Not on purpose, maybe even, or maybe it was on purpose, but whatever the reason, now in adulthood, to actually say, to not acknowledge the fear or the feeling, whatever feeling it is, but to make it go away is actually re-traumatizing. It's actually perpetuating that same old pattern, rather than bringing it up and feeling it. It's keeping it there, hidden, unacknowledged, unseen. And I do believe that everything just wants to be seen. Every single thing just wants to be seen and felt and loved. And I don't mean a thing that we do by loving it. It's really hard to love chronic fatigue. It's really hard to love pain. But what I mean is by really just truly bringing it into awareness and allowing to be there. That already is love in itself. Nothing else needs to be added to that. Nothing else needs to be done to it or about it. That is love. Awareness is love. That's all it takes. Nothing, just seeing it. And I find that this is very true when it comes to regulating the nervous system. Acknowledging that that fear is there without having to judge it or validate it or whatever, it's just there. And I feel like if I go through the process and acknowledging that and mirroring that and bringing that into my awareness, my body, it feels safe. It's like, oh God, yeah, I am safe. Thank you for seeing me. And then our experience might be less scary. So I'm curious to find out how you regulate your nervous system and what your experience has been. And there's so many other things we can do to regulate our nervous system externally as well, whether that's an oil massage, taking a hot bath or a shower, deep breathing, yoga nidra, a body scan. There are many things we can do. But it has to feel right for us. I'm going to share, I might actually share a few of my favorite practices in separate videos. And maybe this is something you've already explored yourself. Maybe this is something you want to explore. Just to try and make conscious what is, rather than trying to make the opposite a reality. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave you with that. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you, hear about your experience when it comes to regulating the nervous system. Share your favorite practices, what works, what doesn't work.